Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship in the past. This could also be a situationship in the past. Could also be a current connection. For a small portion of you, this could be somebody that you've met and you have a whole lot of energy with them, but no one's really speaking up. There's a lot of chemistry. No one's really saying much. Definitely there's a lot of attraction here. An intense connection, intense chemistry I'm seeing. Here we have laughter followed by order, love, selfhood, mystery, beauty, illness, wellness, sensuality, and then we have centering under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, the connection that I have with you, for me, it's fun. I get to have a lot of laughs with you. You have this way of making my heart happy. You know what makes me tick. You know how to make me laugh. For me, you are that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days, where you know how to treat me, and you know what makes my heart happy. For me, you are my best friend, a confidant, someone who I can trust, someone who I can rely on, someone who I can believe in. But right now, regarding this connection and how I feel about you, I'm a little confused. Right now I'm at a crossroads. I don't know where to go, forwards, backwards, left, or right, because of these thick clouds that cloud my judgment, that cloud the way forward. It's too much for me. I feel that I'm unable to see the right way. Right now there's a lack of clarity, a lack of understanding, and a whole lot of confusion when it comes to the intensity of this connection. And I dare not make a move, so I stand still. I don't move. I stay still. And I don't really know which way to go, because I don't want to make a mistake. Because if I do, I might not be able to make it back. I do love you. And I know it's sometimes hard to understand why I do the things that I do. But the truth is, you are someone special to me. And I find myself falling in love with you. In love with you. It's so easy. You're just that amazing. This love that I have for you, it is pure, it is sacred, and it is true. But there's a problem. The way things have turned out, the way I treated you a long time ago, you have changed. You are no longer the same as I once knew you. I'd like to reignite this flame that once burned brightly, but it is extinguished because of the way I behaved. Now I see you as somebody who has moved on. You are somebody who is independent, self-reliant, self-sufficient. You don't need me. You don't need anybody. But in addition to this, I see you as somebody who is now very defensive. You keep your distance, and you do it on purpose. I also feel that in this connection, there is a sense of mystery. This mystery that exists. It is vast. Beyond this life, I feel that somehow you and I are connected. Sometimes I can feel you even though you're not there. I can sense you even though you are not there. I can smell your scent. Why is it that I feel that I've known you from before somewhere, and why is it that I feel so comfortable with you? Is this a spiritual connection? It may just be. I question the universe. I question the heavens. Why is it that Aquarius was put into my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not long ago? Why not far into the future? And I feel that you are a beautiful human being. This person that I admire. You are one with nature, and nature is you. You are so gentle, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. This gentleness, it flows through you. I feel that in this connection, there are certain things that can happen. Whatever has happened, whatever can happen. I want to be a part of that. You have a way of showing me through the looking glass who I am, and I don't like what I see anymore. I don't like who I've become and the way I treated you. I now know why you are so guarded. But on the inside, you are somebody who I admire. Your charm, your beauty, your charisma, your character, and your personality. That makes you a beautiful human being. But despite the love that exists and the desires that I have for you, there are certain things that are weighing me down. I'm drowning in a sea of sadness where you are the sun above the surface of this water, and I want to be with you, but there are certain things that prevent me from being with you. Certain things that are weighing me down below the surface of the water. Restrictions, constraints, boundaries, trauma, emotional trauma, responsibilities. Other things that have been put onto my shoulders that weigh me down because of other people and my circumstances. That is why I can't be with you. These are things I can't escape from. They envelop me all around. It's hard for me to break free because these make me who I am. It is a part of my life. And even though I love you, even though I'm in love with you, I find it difficult to release myself from the burdens that weigh me down. It is very difficult for me to not think about you in naughty ways. You are very sensual, very gorgeous, very sexy. You have this allure, your tantalizing ways. It's almost as if you tease me just being there. That's not where you belong. You belong here, close to me. Your hair, your eyes. I want to caress your cheeks and look at that beautiful face and look into your eyes. I feel that my soul knows you and that you recognize me too. There is a deep connection. I know you feel it and I feel it too. Right now, I feel that we are the yin and the yang. If I am the moon, you are the sun, and we come and go and dance in perfect harmony. I can always depend on you, always rely on you, trust you, knowing that you'll always be there. The sun will always rise. I have seen the darkness and I appreciate the light. You are that light and you provide me that balance that I need. I find it difficult sometimes to express this to you because I know how crazy it sounds. It sounds really crazy. It's not normal the way that I feel. It's so overwhelming that sometimes I can't even think straight. And I'm hoping you feel the same. I think that you feel the same. Despite all this, yes, there's a part of me, a strong part of me that is so deeply in love with you for all the things that you are and all the potential that you have, but there are things weighing me down. And because of these external factors, I sometimes feel a lack of clarity and a lack of understanding what I should do, where I should go, how I should move beyond this. It's going to take time. I just don't know when, and I don't know how to change my circumstances, even though I want to be with you. Oh, Aquarius, that was so romantic. Your person really does love you. My goodness. But they're being held back. There's certain things in their life that they just don't have control over. This could literally be friends, family members, other responsibilities that they have that they've been dedicated to for years. It's a part of their life. Whatever it is, they, in a way, feel restricted. Yes, they want to be with you. This reading is a past life reading, okay? You guys have a past life spiritual connection. And I'm going to announce it now. Sometimes this could also be a future life. A life that hasn't been scheduled yet. But a lifetime from now, many lifetimes from now, your souls, the flesh and blood formed together. As a human, you may be together 200 or 300 years from now, for example. Why do I sound so weird? I actually do past life readings. And for me, this is normal. I've also seen, and this is going to sound even more weird, I just recently did another one. It's an anomaly, though. I have these readings that I do sometimes. They're very unusual. We don't have to necessarily be a human. The soul exists in many forms, even as bacteria. It sounds weird, yep. Dust particles that we think is dust, but they have energy, you see. The yin and the yang. This exists. It's a soul that exists inside of beings that have been created in this universe, that have been in the form of many, many beings. We have been that. 50,000 years ago, I did one of the readings that I've done back in the day. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know what I'm looking at. This is how weird it was. Because I was looking at dust particles. I'm like, where are the people? So, you guys, even if some of you want a past life reading, because they are available right now, You can go to my website, www.asnointia.com, have a look at the rates and packages section, and you can place your order. It does take me a while to do these readings because they are very lengthy even for me to get that information. This is my higher intuitive self that does it, as well as Angel Fakiel. You can read a little bit about her on my website. We do it together, we work as a team, and we get the accurate answers for you. The reason why I'm stressing on this, Aquarius, this is a very unique reading because of the type of emotions that are coming from here. You have the physical aspect, you have the emotional aspect, and you have the spiritual aspect. This is emotion, like it's all three, right? It's a physical, spiritual, and emotional. Usually these are the three things that we're looking for in a relationship. This is why, Aquarius, it is hurting you this much. You guys have either had, and the average is, the majority of it is a past life spiritual connection, but you guys could have been married. You could have been engaged. You could have been betrothed. But there was love, and this was long-term love. The type of promise that you guys would have given to each other, even if you did not get to that point. Sometimes I do readings where it just ends at an engagement and people actually just die and they pass away, but then here you are again, aren't you? It's really interesting, those readings. Some stories are very wonderful, some are very tragic. It's not always a happy ending, but here with this card, you guys are either twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners. Those are the top three that I've seen that are the most intense. There are other sort of connections, and I have them on my other YouTube channel, Asnointia Audio. You can hear about them. It's in audio format. But what I wanted to tell you is it's a very difficult situation, not only for you, Aquarius, but also for your person. Unfortunately, you guys, I don't know if this is fortunate or unfortunate, but you guys have found each other, right? And it is very difficult to be with the person and also to stay away from them. It's like you can't live with them, you can't live without them either. When you're together, if you're together, it's extremely intense. It's off the charts. It's like heaven on earth. And when you are far apart, it is like hell. This is for those of you that can't let go. This is for those of you that feel a certain obsession over this person. This is for both of you. And both of you could be resonating with this reading because you have the mystery card, which is my past life card. Wowee. This took a while. I know I stayed a lot on this topic, but I have to emphasize to you how important this connection is. Aquarius, you are connected to, and you have a double confirmation here. This is also a spiritual card for me. You have a double confirmation here. This is a spiritually based connection. Your souls actually know each other. All right. And that's why it's a little difficult. It's difficult to let go of this person. It's difficult to actually even, think of anybody else. And what's unique about it is when we are in this sort of a connection, you both feel the same, actually. You may feel their energy. They may feel yours. Have a look before I move forward. Have a look at my, for some of you, just note this down if you want. On Asnointia Audio on my other channel on YouTube, I have an entire playlist regarding past life and spiritual connections. One of the videos is called Past Life Spiritual Connections. Another video is called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. And then you'll see some beyond that. I definitely recommend you have a look at those, and you'll see that, you know what, you're not alone. A lot of people have gone through the same thing, the exact same feeling. It's ridiculous. It's very difficult, and it's not an easy situation that people find themselves in. You might even be in a connection with somebody else, and then all of a sudden this person pops up into your life, and you're wondering, where have you been all my life? It is that intense that it can actually change the life and the foundations of what you had already made and planned and settled. It's very intense. So we have here Justice, followed by the Ace of Arrows. So what is this? For those of you who are new, the reading that I just did, the first set of cards, that is the current status, which person is feeling right now. These cards, I like to have a look a little bit into the past, not too much, but just into the past in this relationship. What happened in the first place that caused the connection to go downhill? Things were going great, but then it just went straight down. This is for those of you that never received any sense of closure. This person may have ghosted you. They may have just abandoned you, and you're wondering what happened. Why did they do this to me? Did I deserve this? Nope, you didn't deserve this. But it happened. So, hopefully, I will be able to explain to you here what was going on in this person's heart and mind at the time. And hopefully this will provide you with a little bit of understanding, a little bit of guidance, so you can move forward as well and have that sense of satisfaction in your heart that, okay, I know a little bit more than I did before. Because a lot of people don't communicate. They don't tell us what it is that they're feeling. All right. We have here Justice as well as Ace of Arrows. Let's have a look at Justice first. We have here Justice. A lack of justice. And I read these in the reverse, guys. Sorry, I read these in the reverse. This person started to feel that in this connection at that time, there was a lack of justice. There was a lack of wisdom, a lack of fairness, and a heck of a lot of detachment, emotionally detached. There was frustrations with bureaucracies or organizations. There was a sense of impatience. The appearance of this card shows that it will be a temporary situation. That's just what the author wants you to just kind of calm down over there and don't worry about it. It's going to all work out. We have a situation here where you're dealing with somebody that was very much worried about what the world would say. And this is probably coming from the illness wellness card that you had. Like I said, some of you may be in a connection with somebody else. This is not necessarily a third party situation, but it's that time, energy, and effort that you're going to be giving to somebody else. There's something to do with an external blockage. This could be an organization that's blocking you. This could be other people, your family, your friends that are preventing you from being with the other person the way that you would like to. Some of them may actually be direct and saying that this person is not for you. Others may just be saying, you know, this is the type of person you need. So that actually means indirectly you feel that maybe this person's not for you. So there's something going on here where this person was going through something similar to maybe what you were going through. But the key word here is external. These are external situations, external circumstances. You remember the illness wellness card, right? So there's something external happening here where it's beyond this person's control. For example, and this did come in the exact same location for another reading. For example, this could be working for the military, working for an organization where there are restrictions for where you go, where you are posted, who you are dating. There may be restrictions for that. So, for example, with the military, I've done readings for people that are from the military, and they find it difficult to be with the person that they love because they're on the other side of the country. So they're not able to get posted somewhere else. They're not transferred somewhere else. So there's a restriction there, right? Because of the organization. If you're in a religious organization, maybe you were told, no, Christians only marry Christians, right? Muslims only marry Muslims. This is the way it is, guys. Sikhs only marry Sikhs. I know it. I'm brown. This is the way it is. So it's what external people say, and this is what is affecting the connection between the both of you. You both probably don't feel this way. You don't care. You guys love each other. I see that love here. It's huge. It is beyond the physical, by the way, so it's very, very intense. This love that you feel is huge. And unfortunately, no matter what anybody says, it is very difficult for you just to turn that switch off. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It's very difficult. But your person of interest here is dealing in a situation with a certain amount of people where they just felt that, you know what? I don't know if this is going to work out because there's too many people dominating me. I don't have freedom. Not being able to fall in love with or hang out with a person that's your coworker because the company says it's not allowed. You might get fired if you're found out, right? Certain things like this happen. We also have here Ace of Arrows. And mind you guys, just because I'm brown, it's funny because I am Christian and my husband is Hindu. So, I did something different, didn't I? But we both are very respectful for each other's religions. And I know what it's like to be in a different sort of family. And I know everything about Hinduism too. I know a lot about many religions. That's something I used to study when I was younger. I didn't know I was going to do Asnointia back then. Poof, I'm Asnointia. Wow. All right. We have here Ace of Arrows. This is huge, Aquarius. This is going to answer a lot of questions. The reason why things didn't work out between the both of you, one of the biggest reasons, was because of lack of wisdom. What does this mean? The person that you're dealing with, they were not wise. They were not clever. There was a lack of understanding. There was a lack of intelligence. It's not to say that they were dumb. They were not dumb. Some of you might joke and say, yeah, this person was really dumb. But it's not that. They were just inexperienced. You see, sometimes when we're dealing with these people that are on top of us, right, they dominate the heck out of us because they take advantage of our good nature. They take advantage of the fact that we might be younger, inexperienced, and they know everything. And they will act like this. The problem here is that some people here took advantage of this person simply because they lacked that wisdom. Had they been more wiser, they would have probably not given two, whats for this person or these people or this organization. And they would have been on the other vehicle to come see you. But because they were easily impressionable, easily manipulated, why? They didn't know any better. They were just not wise. Honestly, it wasn't their fault. When somebody's not wise, it's simply because they haven't gone through other experiences in life like others have. So we do have an issue here, where even though deep down in your person of interest's heart, they did want to be with you, they themselves did not know what they're getting into. Here it talks about a lack of wisdom, a lack of understanding, and a lack of intelligence. What this person needed at the time, there was a need for thought, self-recrimination, and rejection of their personal power to blame others. Why? Because there was a lot of confusion. What it talks about here is they knew that they could have been powerful. But it's just like, for example, if you have a sword, like here's a sword, right? How do you use the sword? How do you yield the sword? How do you do that? Do you know how to use it in a way to protect yourself, right? Or will you just hurt yourself with it? This is the problem. This person knew that they had the potential, but they were rejecting their own personal power and they started to blame others. Oh my God. Okay. They were using this as an excuse in a way that, you know what? I know I'm not wise. And you know who's causing all of this? The other bureaucracy, those organizations, those other people, the external people that are really bothering me. It's because of them I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. It's because of them I'm not acting the way I'm supposed to be acting. Unfortunately, that lack of wisdom also is showing me a lot of immaturity in this person and a lot of inexperience. So the way they handled the situation was not good. Absolutely not good. Here we have confusion. They did not want to admit that they were completely confused. This is probably why you had the order card in the beginning, order and chaos. Talks a lot about a lack of understanding, not needing, sorry. I'm not going to repeat that word. Okay. It's not needing, not really realizing what one is going through, what they can be doing, what they should be doing. There's a lack of understanding. There's a lack of clarity because there is a whole lot of confusion. Now, with that confusion, if somebody does not understand a certain situation, they will not be able to move forward. This is the card, right? And I believe it might have just been in this location before. This is the card that talks to me about confusion. Completely surrounded by, clouds, right? So your person of interest was confused. They were not wise. And they tried to go with the flow of whatever the world is saying. They were trying to be clever. And when they didn't turn out and they didn't seem as if they were this person who was on top, they ended up blaming others for what has happened. So a small portion of you, your person may have said, you know what, my family doesn't agree to this, or my society doesn't agree to this, or you and I are just very different, but they may not have actually told you, it might be indirectly that they told you. The reason behind all that was this. They were just not wise enough, not mature enough to tell you like it is, to be on top of everything because they themselves were not wise, especially when it came to relationships. Wow. I've gone a lot over my time in this reading. Haven't even reached the third deck yet. All right. Let's have a look. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Okay. Interesting. They're going to get the guts to reach out to you. Yay. Beautiful card. Oh my. Okay. And then we have here the Four of Swords. So this is any action, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you in the coming future. All right. Not bad. It's pretty good, actually. And like I said before, that your person of interest is not wise. Otherwise, you would have gotten a king. You did not get a king. You got a knight. All right. Let's have a look. Eight of Wands. Your person of interest has been thinking about connecting with you. This could be any form of communication. It could be a text, email, phone call. It could be anything. The main point here is that your person of interest really is desiring. There's a desire to reach out to you. They find it difficult to stay away from you. So I do see here, yes. Are they going to take action towards you? Yes, they are. They're going to want to reach out to you. Why are they going to want to reach out? Because you have here the Four of Swords. There has been heartbreak here. In the background, there's a Three of Swords in the picture right there. There is this feeling that there was this heartbreak and a person needed to take a step back and retreat, detaching themselves from the world to regain balance, isolating oneself and creating the sense of contemplation and isolation so that they can think straight. They were distracted by the world, the everyday problems, so they were forcing themselves into isolation. Why did they want this? So that they could actually think about this connection and how to heal from it and how to fix it moving forward, almost like a hermit mode. But there's a lot of healing involved here too. The healing, why? Because they actually felt hurt. They actually felt pain, hurt and pain. It shows me here, it's not only you. Your person of interest went through it too. And then we have a refreshed person. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So thank God they're not a page. At least they're a knight. This person's a little more mature. They're a little more wise. What I'm seeing here, they are reaching out to you and they have thought long and hard about this. And they're going to gently, softly come to you with an offer. This is a very tangible offer. It's a very real offer. And they want to basically be with you. But they've thought long and hard about this. So this is not some wishy-washy sort of approach. This is not the Knight of Wands. This is not the Fool card, right? This is not even the Magician. Not a trickster. Not a player, right? This is somebody who actually has thought about it. Thumbs up. Aquarius. Very good. You have somebody here who is... they got a good, what do you call it? Head on the shoulders? Like, I don't know how to say that expression. I love to say expressions. I just don't know them all. But this person, at this point in time in their life, after their experiences, they know what they want. They know they want you. And they know how to approach you finally. And they're not as nervous as they once were. They do want to have a more passionate connection with you. We have here the Six of Wands. So this is somebody who you were with before, and this is passionate. This is love and sensuality. This person was with you in your life at some point in time. They had left. Now, whoever that person was that left, that you were interested in passionately, it is that person who's coming back into your life. Yay! So they're coming back into your life, very victorious. They are trying to be that person who can just basically sweep you off your feet, but very gently. This is not This is very calculated. It's not aggressive at all. What is the reason why, Aquarius, your person of interest really wants this? They see how you are and how you have changed. And they feel that there's this huge competition now. It is a little bit of an ego thing for them. Ego and pride is very strong inside of their heart. They want to be with you. They don't like it if anybody else is with you. So they want to be the one who has you. And they will try by hook and crook to defeat whoever is trying to be that suitor or trying to pursue you in any sort of way. Here we have two people in the background defeated, right there. And your person of interest, 5 of Swords, they're just happy because now they feel, if I can't have my Aquarius, no one can have my Aquarius. A little arrogant there, but it comes from a good place because you have amazing cards, emotionally, spiritually, physically. It's amazing because it's so rare to get a reading like this where you have all three. And it means that there is a lot of intense energy in this connection. And that's why it's difficult for this person to stay away from you as well, even though there's illness, wellness, even though there's this sense of keeping their distance from you. It's hard for them to keep it from you. It's not easy for them to just ignore you. They feel that you and you both belong together. That's what they feel. And that's why, no matter what it takes, by hook or by crook, this person wants to be with you. Very nice. I do see them reaching out to you at some point. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right. We have here, wow, flyer. Success with an exclamation. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Wow. Not double confirmed that this is a past life spiritual connection. 3 times. Triple confirmed. I've never actually said that before. Triple confirmed. Wow. I'm going to be very busy with my past life readings. Probably a bunch of you are going to want that now. The reason why I recommend past life readings, it's because I go to the root cause of the problem. If there is something that's going on in this lifetime, you may need to know why it has such an impact on you. This could literally just be for you to get some closure, for you to understand the situation better. There are certain things that happen in our past lives. Even if you are, as an example, even if you're bacteria, even if you're dust, if you're a person. I've never so far encountered an animal, which probably makes things easier for me, but whether you're in the past or it's a future life reading, your souls are connected, and it is your soul that feels this intense connection with this person. It's amazing how you got another card here for romance, which is a spiritually based romantic connection. So feel free to have a look at my website, place the order if you want, and if you feel that it, well, not if you feel, but if sometimes there's too many people, so if it is out of stock, you can always send me an email, and I'll put you on the waiting list. All right, let's have a look here. So these messages, I don't know if I announced it already. I'll do it again if I didn't, or if I did. These messages are from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. First card is the strongest. We have success. So that is really good. Right off the bat, there's a lot of success in this connection. It's going to work out. Things are going to be okay. All right? They are saying here, don't stop. So don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy flowing. Yes, things will work out for you. However, a year from now. A year from now. I know it does not sound nice. This deck, Aquarius, only goes up to a year from now. It does not go like 5 years from now, 3 years from now. It doesn't have that sort of a message. Hopefully not, fingers crossed. Hopefully it doesn't pop up next year as well. It's very frustrating when that happens, but it is known to happen. If it's not supposed to happen right now, it is just not going to happen. It happens when certain things in life between you and them are aligned. Here, we also have romance. So we do have here, don't stop, keep that positive energy flowing. We have here, yes, a year from now, there is going to be a spiritually based romantic connection. And there's going to be something better. This is now two groups here now. This could be something better in this connection with your present person of interest, or there's someone better that is going to come into your life, which is also, this person is also going to be a past life spiritual connection. This person could also be a twin flame soulmate, a karmic partner, and karmic partners can also change. I have a video on my other channel on YouTube, on Asnointia Audio, regarding karmic partners, how they can switch to soulmates. Have a look at that as well. We have here, there's something better. So in any case, Aquarius, it does show me here that things are going to improve eventually over time. We also have here, ask your angels. This is to ask your angels for some guidance, for some advice, even just a vent, right? These angels are there to help us as humans. We do not pray to angels, but we do give them the most level of respect, the highest level of respect. We can pray to God, and these angels work for God, the one source in the universe, who is the holy light of God. For me, the way I pray to Jesus, and then Jesus's Father, who is the source, just the one source in the universe. These particular angels, they work for that group. So it's more like we have the managers and then we have the employees, which are the angels. From there, in my mind's eye, I simply just ask for permission. And within a split second, you will be in the presence of these angels. They will be in the presence of you, and they know what it is that you want. But it's important for us to give them permission. It's important for us to ask them. Now remember, whenever you do this, do ask it in the name of the Lord, okay? They only do this if we do that. And also, remember, we do not petition and we do not repeat ourselves and we do not worship angels, okay? They themselves feel awkward about it. They don't feel comfortable. It puts them in a very awkward situation. They too have feelings. The overall arching theme, interesting in this reading, Aquarius, you have 2 yeses. Very, very positive reading. You have 2 yeses and amazing. Yes, this is going to be a better balance in the coming future. We have here the sun, we have here the moon, a perfect, beautiful balance. We also have a dove on the top there. Peace, harmony, prosperity. But when is this going to happen, Aquarius? Any sort of change, whether it's with this person or whether somebody else is coming in your life, it is going to happen months from now, okay? Up until a year, even. So be patient, but also just work on yourself and just be more positive in life. It's sometimes very difficult to be positive, but it's important for you to be around positive people too. When it says here, don't stop, this is don't stop giving and receiving that positive energy. Keep that positive love and that energy flowing, because you will attract more positivity that way. Aquarius, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And for those of you that wish to learn more, definitely go to my other YouTube channel, Asnointia Audio, and you will see I have relationship-related advice videos, I have spiritual connection videos, and I also have one on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? On my website, you will see that I also have past life packages. You can order a past life reading. I also have one for love readings, and I also have 1 or 2 that teaches you how to get rid of negative energies. And I do a personalized reading for you for one of them, which is the chakra checkup package. Also, if you don't want a personalized reading and you just want to get rid of negative energies, I also have the Holy Light package. Very helpful. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do love to hear and read about your stories. It is sometimes very motivating and very inspirational for me as well. I learn a lot from that, especially when I'm creating content for the other channel, because it is real life scenarios. These are real things that are happening to real people, right? Thank you for your contributions. All right, you all take care. Stay safe. I will see you guys again. Bye now.